And Sharky, we're live.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
So,
Hey, yeah, it came up on my tablet. It said, well,
let
let me see if I
up.
can. Let me see if I can. Get out of my library here, listen to music. It's always changing. Too.
Hey, Knight. Hey, Creek Mary. Everybody, welcome
to
the
Night. Hey, Creek Mary.
Sharky hour or two.
We'll be here. If I can find myself.
There's a lot. It's less. And there's a lot.
So,
Sharky, I like
Sharky.
that picture. That's cool.
So, Sharky, can you read the chat?
Yeah. I'm getting. I saw the picture with the eagle, but in the Indian thing, so that was really cool. Wait, where am I at here? Maybe I gotta do this.
Hey, Rash.
Can y'all see me, or is it just my? Oh, there's a delay.
Creek Mary.
Hey, y'all.
And Frequency Girl is on.
What did I just do?
We can see a shark.
I'm not moving. Wait. It's got to be a. Okay, you're not talking. I mean, you're talking, but you're not. Okay, that's freaking me out. That's why I can't look at chat because it's like really freaking me out. The time delay is like tripping me out.
This is definitely.
I didn't know where I was for a second. I'm like, where the fuck am I at? Okay, all right. I don't. If the picture wasn't there, oh, wait, maybe I can just get it where there's. Oh man, I don't know. I don't need to look at that.
So Sharky, I see you wearing a Star Wars shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you like Star Wars, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
I usually like a lot of the things, but they're changed. What the fuck, you know? Jesus Christ. You know. Anyhow, looking stuff in my house changes that just trips me out, you know. And what do? We observe it. That's what we do.
Yep.
Oh God, and we observe and report. And
so, Sharky, what have you noticed lately? Anything interesting?
Well, the graveyard, I did go back and show that, which I was very iffy on showing it, because that's one of the places I was taken from. And I did videos up, but y'all might not know. So, like, it's happened before. I had it happen once when I was making a video, and I woke up with fucking ketchup everywhere on me, and I didn't even realize when I made the second, when I woke up, it was on my hat, and there was no way I didn't do this. You know, I did not just like go, just fucking sprinkle fucking ketchup on me without not knowing. But, you know, you're totally sober, and I took my son to school in the morning, and I was like, well, I'll stop by this graveyard. And so I stopped by this fucking graveyard, and like, and it's the same graveyard that's a Baptist, which my Baptist, they ain't even fucking here. And my Baptist that I went to, and no, we weren't the snake charmer kind of Baptist, but we were a BABPTIST. We were a Baptist, like that. And so, but you know, I learned a long time ago that the way they treated me and the way they treated my buddy that didn't have nothing was totally wrong, and so I quit going after a few years, even though he's the one that was telling me to go, and then kept going, and now he's in prison, and well, he might be out of prison by now, but he didn't have hope in the world, because he's like my big brother, but his family would literally kick him out of the house, lock him out of the fucking house,
welcome.
And that kind of thing. So
Knight says the ketchup party. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's fucking ketchup everywhere. And it's on a video I've got, you know, and you can see me, I'm talking, I'm also confused, and you look at my hat. and there's fucking ketchup everywhere on my hat, and I think I threw it away, that hat, because I was like, it's ketchup, you know. So I think anyhow, I don't know. But so this graveyard, I took my son to school, and I was like, I don't know nobody there, and I was like, well, I'll just get her out and walk around and look for some reason. So I stopped and looked, and that same Baptist church that had the sign up for like until April on Christmas, and it finally changed, but it didn't change when I thought, because I was like, well, if I take my Christmas tree down in April, maybe they'll change your sign. No, it didn't work that way. I took my Christmas tree down in March or something like that. Okay. A few weeks later, they changed it, you know, so it didn't happen exactly when I took my Christmas tree down, because I was thinking, well, this is weird. And, yeah, but when I went there, I walked around and I talked to some of the graves, and, you know, my dad's a Mason, I'm not, whatever, you know, I know a lot of Masons, they're all good people, but, then it's like, so I'm like, hey, you know, whatever you know, my dad knows, and I'm like, you know, whatever, I don't know these people. And saw one grave had some chick in it that looked familiar from college, and it had a picture, was nice, done up, and I talked to her a little bit and said, hey, I might know you from college. Then I went to get my car, like I left, like outside this little graveyard, and I went to get in my car, and I always push in because it's got a fucking push button, and so some dumb reason, I'm always out of my car, I push on the brake, and I reach up and I hit the button and it cranks up. Well, that, you know, the radio came on, the car cranked up. I went to sit inside, my legs hanging out, I've got one leg in, and all of a sudden I'm doing this. Like, literally, like this. And I'm like so confused. I look at the radio, and it's been a fucking hour. I've been sitting here with one leg out of the car, the door open, arm hanging out, fucking cars going by for a fucking hour, evidently. And I'm like, where the fuck am I at? And so I had a really hard kind of a time deciding to go back there and show what I've been seeing. And so that's a spot that I know for myself as a personal definitely changes. And the graveyard, when I was saying 4 and then 1, it's got. I thought it was bigger than this, but it does have a black mark in between. So it's like now it's like 1, 2, 3, and a black like the grass is in between a smaller spot. So it's a separation between the 4, which this will go 1, 2, 3 space 4. Like this is the space, you know, this area is be the space. 1, 2, 3 space 4, or it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 space 5.
Right.
And then there's like 7. So, but you're usually driving, you know, 45 to 60 mile an hour like this. So it's like something you got to count while you're going every day. And I go by it every day, and my bubble's really small because I don't go nowhere. So I think, like I say, things have to happen inside my little bubble. And so I'm such a small bubble, and I don't go nowhere. If things are going to happen to me, it's got to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's just got to be here. And that's why I think, and since I don't know nobody at this fucking graveyard, is why I can see it change.
So are you saying did the whole graveyard disappear? Or just
the middle is gone. There was fucking, I walked around and I talked to people. There's graves gone in the middle of this sucker. It's like there's plenty of room to put people. Go ahead and die. We'll poke you there. You know, go to the church. Go die. You know, we'll put you there. It's like, I don't understand, but you know, they're gone. So they're there somewhere. They're not there where I'm at now. Kind of.
Hi, Bubbles.
Because if I had a family member and I was going to go search for them right at that graveyard, they would be there. I think they would definitely be there because that's a strong. And the Matrix would whatever we're in would have to, hate to use that word, would fucking the things would fucking making sure that, you know, there's your relative right there, you know. But when I went to Mima's grave, somebody took my fucking elephant I put on there, and the dirt was still underneath. You can see where this stone elephant had set on her grave, right?
It surely doesn't help when you smoke dope before doing this.
I can't smoke dope. I'm allergic. Maybe not anymore, but the grave was, I'm one of them weird fuckers, you know. So the grave's like this, right? And then you got the dirt. Okay. Now I've got another relative that's friends that's on the other side of this dirt, right? So their thing goes up like this. But the thing is, the dirt coming off B-Malls touched the back of their tombstone, and I'm like, Dad, how in the fuck for a year and a half has there not no grass there, and how in the fuck did they dig that without this tombstone falling in? Because it is lined up straight, and my elephant's gone. You know, I'm like, who the fuck comes to the graveyard and takes a stone elephant? I mean, you're going to be cursed. You will be cursed. And curse you. And all I can think is my brother. All I can fucking think is my dumbass brother come over there, took me mom's elephant. You know. Would never call her when I was taking care of her, took her elephant. And that's all I could think. And that's bad. You know, that's so bad.
You're cracking me up, Sharky.
That's so fucking bad, but, you know, whatever, you know. It's like, God dang, who knows anymore? Somebody took me mom's elephant. But
so why don't you, hey Shark, why don't you tell us more about the mice that you can whistle out of the wall?
They left. I had so many, they were everywhere, and literally I was telling Jen, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because they're messing around, and I had to empty some, they were making little homes in my little drawers underneath my stove, and I pulled the drawer out, and they're sitting there going like this. I'm like, ah, Rita! And they're like, ah, and they run. And then they would run around me in the house, and I had an infestation, and I was like, I've got to figure out a way. And so I watched a video, and it was like, you put peanut oil in a bowl, and they were supposed to get slippery, and they couldn't get out. Well, I made up a little thing, put some cheese pieces on around the bowl. They all got the cheese, and there was little footprints coming out my bowl. So, like, okay, so that don't work, because I don't want to kill them. And then I just got to thinking, and I don't know where they're at. They're gone. So they were like, I think I kind of told them that maybe, all right, you got to calm down. Y'all are really getting, you know, you can't be doing this and leaving little poop trails all over my kitchen, because it's starting to get too many of y'all. And now I don't see any of them. And they're just gone. They just left. I don't know where. I've not seen a one in a few weeks. And I'm thankful, because they were so many. And, but, you know, I don't want to kill them anymore, and that kind of thing. And I try to spare the bugs, even the spiders that give me the weebie-jeebies, you know. And so I try to think of it in a different way, and for some reason they left. I ain't seen a damn one. But my brother,
yeah,
my son, hard to say my brother, my son, you know, ended up in his garbage down there. And I took it outside to the field where I put my garbage now and let it loose there. Which that'll all be burnt once I get to a spot where I'm ready to burn it. But
so all your mice are gone now?
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
They're gone.
I don't see them. And I was like seeing them everywhere. You'd see 1, 2, and 3, and I'm like, ah, you know, and I love them, and I'd be like just looking at them, but I was like in my head, I'm going, why? Because there's so many. And there would be 3 of them come over the stove, like one, and then another one jump over the top, and then the little bitty one would jump over the top, and they're trying to get a cracker. And I put little crackers up there so they could, you know, and move them kind of around so they could come out and get them. But I literally sit there like this, and one came up and like was touching my hand at one point when I was doing my videos in the kitchen, and just sitting there, and I just sit there and come up. It was like just like it was normal, you know, like. These things are smart. They're not scared of us unless you get to thinking like JW said with the fly, and I tried that. It's like the fly, you can touch the fly if you're not thinking you're going to whack it. You can think you're going to whack this fly, you can't even touch it. And so JW said that, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And I tried it, and literally little flies were landing on my hand. They would come in the house, and just I was like, so
Before I
just kind of
started laughing at rationally when she fell, I did ask her if she was okay. Then I started laughing.
yeah. I mean, it kind of takes away the Mr. Miyagi catch a fly with the sticks because all you gotta do is go, hey, ain't gonna whack you with my sticks, and they'll literally land on it, and you just bring it down slowly. And I guess you could touch the fly, and you'd be like, Mr. Miyagi, I caught the. Hey, Mr. Miyagi, I caught the fucking fly, and you didn't even do nothing. You weren't doing this. You just go like,
The Karate Kid's got a lot of MEs in it, don't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when I first. Once like since 2013, I learned that he's the bully, and I'm like, oh shit, he is the bully. The other guy ain't really.
Their bandana
I'm like,
change.
oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, just totally turns the movie around. But I still try to think of it as he's the good guy, because.
Yeah, I want to rewatch that because
Mm-hmm.
his bandana changed, and I think the
Mm-hmm.
the symbol didn't look right either.
Mm-mm.
His symbol that Pat Morita gave him.
Yeah. Did you see where I showed that residual of
Daniel
another
song.
some kind of movie I've never even seen before in my life, and it had residual? I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it had this goofy guy supposed to be Pat Morticia or whatever, the red sun thing going on, And I was like, there's there it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's my Karate Kid from mom taking me to the dollar movies, 4 times to see Karate Kid or something, back then, like
I
$4, and she'd put
you
the
know
cokes in her
you know what movie I
purse.
went to see a lot when I was a kid?
What's
I
that?
was I was like I think 15 or 16 around there, and Platoon came out, and
Ooh,
it was so good. I went and seen it 3 more times before they
it's
took it out of the theater.
okay. So this is before you went into service.
I never was in the service in this lifetime, but I have a strong feeling, and I've had dreams in the past, since I was young, that I was in Vietnam. I re,
Dude,
I,
you
re,
you probably were.
I remember when Kennedy was shot, but I wasn't alive when Kennedy was shot in this lifetime. But I do remember my mom getting a phone call and crying over the phone. And then the news came on that Kennedy was shot. And I remember being in front of the TV, and I was a few years away from being old enough to go to Vietnam. So I had to wait for a little bit, and then I turned old enough to go. And I didn't come back, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
But I have such vivid dreams. And when I met um, when I met oh my god, I can't even think of his name right now. It's been so long since we've talked to him. Glenn.
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah.
How's he? Hope he's doing okay. I
I
like Glenn a
haven't
lot.
talked to him in a while. I need to reach out to him and see how he's doing.
Yeah, well,
But
tell him I said hi. I like Glenn a lot.
I talked
He
to
looks familiar to me.
Glenn, and when I first met Glenn, I had a feeling I knew him from somewhere, and
Yes, yes,
probably
yes.
probably about I don't know, maybe 5 months after meeting him, I I realized that I believe he was my platoon sergeant in Vietnam.
I could see that. He's
That
extremely knowledgeable on shit, so I could definitely see that.
so I get into watching a lot of Vietnam movies. Um, the guys talking, they're all over YouTube now. I just noticed it. How many guys are actually talking about Vietnam now? and they're on YouTube telling their stories, and their stories just sound so familiar. Like I can remember the guys falling and getting shot. You know, it's just so familiar. And when I'm just reading Knight's comment in the chat. He asked me, "Have you had any of the forgotten past life skills that return yet?" I don't. I don't think so. I don't know. You'd have to put me out in the bush without anything and see if I can survive or something. I wouldn't know.
Hey, dude, there's always worms.
Yeah,
worms everywhere, and they keep getting bigger too. So, I made a video on this one time, a long time ago, and I started hollering like I was in the Marine Corps stuff, like freaking. But I don't even know if I've got this right because it was Arlie Emery, and I think his name's Arlie Emery or something like that. It was like Ernie or something. Something with Bert and Ernie.
Emery.
Yeah, it was Emery for the famous.
Hold on,
Duck and cover.
My phone just went off. We're having really bad thunderstorms right now, so the flash flood thing came off. Yeah, I can see it.
I think that was his name changed to like Ernie or something. I don't know what it was, but it had something to do with Bert and Ernie. And I kept thinking, I'm like, there ain't no way. As much as we joked around, we would have been somebody would have been like doing the Full Metal Jacket, but it sounded like Bert and Ernie. We would have been in the Marine Corps with all us jokers. We would have been fucking doing something like that. And I'm like, there is no way. And I put that on there a long time ago, and people was like, no, you're fucking stupid, whatever. Nobody really, but that for me, it was Emery, not, and there was a drill instructor from Full Metal Jacket,
right.
that made the TV shows and all that shit. It was
Hello,
Emery.
Adam.
Hello, Adam. I can't see no chat. Thank God.
Yeah, Adam is in.
Thank God.
Knight's in rationally. Tammy, Kelly.
Cool. Thanks for stopping by. For our weird, whatever we're doing.
So, do you have any past life memories?
Yeah.
Any that you feel like talking about?
Yeah, it's just kind of personal still. So, because we know the other person, and things happened and changed, and then I don't feel like I know them anymore. So, I don't get in. I don't even want to talk about it because it.
Okay. Well, let's talk about some of the ME
I'll
stuff.
I'll tell you private later. Whatever.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I ain't got no problem to you private, but I really don't want to put it out there. I don't know. There's the people we love and know, and so I don't know what the hell. I mean, I know what happened, and I know what happened afterwards, and then so yeah.
I think another era I was familiar with a lot is the Old West, and I totally feel like I look back in the Old West.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I can't say, like, when you line up scars and stuff, and what I've known is one thing I do can say is, like, I always had, since I was a kid, a thing, and I played saxophone, but for some reason I like bagpipes, and for some fucking reason, and it turned out I've got Scottish descent back to Robert the Bruce, and then I was found out later that evidently I used to play bagpipes, And my only fucking dream in life, in this life, was to like go to Scotland and get a set of bagpipes and just walk up on a fucking mountain and just go whatever I could come out with, you know. And so I realized with my scars and stuff and what I've with the person and everything, it's like I used to be evidently a bagpipe player in a war, and I got killed with a sword that went through my front to my back. And you can co-align that with 2 surgeries with a hernia. Well, first a appendix scar, then they lengthened my appendix scar to get to my hernia, and then my back surgeries. So that was aligned with getting actually jabbed with a fucking sword through my gut, and the things I know with this person, and I'm like, wow. So that's when I realized I had memories since this last year of past lives. You know,
Yeah.
because I thought it was all full of crap. I'm like, everybody wants to be a fucking, I was a king or a queen. No, I was just a fucking simple motherfucker playing bagpipes. You know, what the hell? You know, it's like, you weren't supposed to kill him, but evidently I didn't do something right, so whatever, you know. And things I found, I kind of think I might have been a suit slayer back in the day, and like roll the bones, and like I rolled the bones for the king, and they were like, you did it wrong, you're not going to win, and they didn't win. When I told them they was going to win, I just ran off, you know. The shit I found with this fucking stick and my rock and stuff and things here and there, I'm like, this makes no sense. How does this come to me? You know, because I've got like literally a pouch that's petrified, and I've had it since a kid. I found it in the creek, and it's a damn pouch. It's a you can see it's a leather pouch anymore. I'm like, once I got to looking at mud fossils, I'm like, oh my god, that's what I've had this shit forever. I thought it was just some weird rock, water dripped in, and somehow made a pouch. But no, it's a little leather pouch. I showed it before. I don't know where my thingamajig is, but anyhow, it's a leather pouch. So I think that, and I think I might have used that. I found that because I used to use that to hold the bones or something, and I've got this magic freaking crazy stick over here, my wand that I found. I pulled in my house, didn't know what I was doing, and next thing you know, it was aggravating my video at the time, and then just kind of wondering about things. But that would be so fucking long ago. It's just odd things seem to come to you, like my rock. I've got my rock. My rock has actually changed. It's got this thing up here now. It wasn't there, but it's like you rub it. It's like forget what it is. It's you put it in your left pocket, and the bad energy comes up, and it absorbs in the rock. So when it comes up and through your right leg, you don't get the bad. So I literally like sleep with this rock a lot of times in my pocket, and it hurts.
You sleep with the rock?
Yeah, I just keep it in my. People look at you funny when you go to pull out your chains. You're like, "There's my rock." They're like, "What the hell? You got a rock in your pocket?" Yeah, but it's black tourmaline, something
That'd be
like that.
very
I forget what it is.
interesting if you had that in your front pocket and you went to give a girl a nice big hug.
Yeah, and you see, look, see how it's got this rub spot? It's got a perfect rub spot for your thumb. So you rub it, and I found this in some of Mima and Max, my grandpa's stuff, and I'm like, I ended up popping on my table, and it laid there for a while, and I'm like, what the shit is that rock? And I picked it up, and at that time I was looking into crystals and stuff, and then I found out what it was, and I'm like, wow, this is weird. So yeah, it's all smooth.
Hello, prelim.
It's got that, pink. The thumb just fits right there, just to rub on it. So
hi, Tammy.
It's unique. I just keep it in my pocket for good luck or whatever, like having a Buckeye or having a.
So Sharky, Kelly says, it's interesting. I have a memory of an alternative life scenario. A dream that occurred during the first Gulf War. Was shot in the chest. Woke up with a scar where I was shot. That's interesting.
Yeah, so now the scar's there. Because that is in the wrong arm. Like this, like you've talked about, Patty. This used to be over here. When I go look for my birthmark, I automatically go here. And it had went from here down to there, and I made a video on it. But now, if I look back on my video, I'm talking about this arm. But it jumped from, it went up, down, over here. That's my birthmark. You know, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that shape is, but.
And Creek Mary said, laugh out loud. That rock in your pocket, is that a rock in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me?
I'm glad to see you. No, I don't know. I'm so old, who cares, you know?
That's a birthmark, right?
Oh, my birthmark. Yeah, that's my birthmark. Yeah, red. And they gave me hell on it because, you know, when you roll your camis up in the service, you get here like this. And so I'm trying to show you with the wrong arm. And, you see what I'm saying? And so, like, when I'd roll my camis up, that birthmark would be there. And they would give me hell about it because they were like, is that a hickey? And you couldn't have hickeys. And I'm like, there ain't no fucking hickey. I said, give me 2 weeks. I'll show you. It's still going to be there. I said, it'll be there fucking till I leave. It's a fucking birthmark. It's red. I know it's not brown. It's a red birthmark. It looks like a hickey. But if I'm going to get a hickey, why would I get one there? You know?
Yeah.
I'm going to get one on a spot that matters.
I can think of a lot of better places to get a hickey.
Not my arm.
Gee, I haven't had a hickey in years.
Yeah, I know. It's it's so funny when we would do that, you know. I don't even know if people do that anymore.
I don't know.
They might not know how. These weird, ignorant people anymore, you know. People are fucking stupid. Sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
You know. It is what it is, and that's what we're dealt with. Oh, I can't look at the chat now. I'm not going to get freaked out by this movie.
Prelim says the bodies in the before where I was didn't have blood or meat or skeleton frames. Wow.
Living off light. Talking about living off light. Light is all you need, and you are light. So I do think that's most stuff I can't eat. Meat I can't eat anymore. It just makes me. And if I do eat it at night, I'll get sick in the morning. Sometimes I don't, and sometimes it's due to shifts, and which I believe is my body. It's something going on in my body. Other times it's just like I can't eat it no more. It doesn't, you know. So I do think we are going to where all we need is fucking light. Not that motherfucking light, the white light, you know. But we're gonna have to have some fucking light, you know, come down. That we can eat. It'll happen, I think. It just.
So what do you really eat now then, Shark?
Taters, vegetables, some noodles. I eat a lot of damn bread for some reason. I don't know why, but it's always have something to do with bread. I ate like biscuits and gravy. Eggs I will eat, but I don't eat them every day. I just somehow I get to craving eggs, and so like this morning I made eggs, bacon, or eggs, biscuits, and gravy. Now if I had bacon, I'd eat bacon, but it costs too fucking much, so I can't have bacon. So, but sausage I don't eat.
I don't know.
And I've always usually got big things of sausage for my son that I'll make up sketty, sausage, burgers, sausage, whatever, instead of hamburger meat. But now sometimes I do eat the hamburger meat. The Bubba Burgers, I will eat some of them, but a lot of that time I do get sick. In the middle of the night, I wake up sick and yak, get back in bed, wake up next morning, go my merry way. So there's a lot of stuff I just can't handle. I would love to, and it tastes decent. I mean, compared to cardboard, but most of the time, and I've went through phases, and I start to go back to where I'm eating a lot of hot sauce. Just like I literally get a spoon separate from my meal, and I do this, and then I get a bite, and then eat the spoonful of this. I might as well be just take it off and do this because it makes more sense than doing this actually. So I might just try that because
I used to eat a lot of hot sauce. I had to have hot sauce on everything: eggs, pizza, everything,
yeah,
chili.
yeah, and it's a weird thing because it's like the pepper too. It's like sometimes I've literally like drove down the road and have been eating these packets of little pepper I find because I'm hungry and I find these packets of pepper in my car, so I just eat them, and it doesn't do nothing. It's just, but I eat coffee. I drink my coffee and I'll get a spoonful of coffee and eat that, and so I'm just weird. Like, oh, hold on, I lost you.
I'm right here.
Okay, that's fine. My earphones went out. I could hear you on the thingamajiggy. Let me give you. It's just on my end.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, I got you back. They got little buttons on them, and if I do that, sometimes I knock them off. So, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know.
Chocolate covered coffee beans. Them are really good. Chocolate covered coffee beans. I love them things.
You remember when Walmart actually had coffee beans and you could grind them? And it was a big mess at the thing because there was a grinder. And so, honestly, if you wanted to, you could scoop up like all these other grains of coffee beans underneath it to put in your bag just to have a bunch of different flavors. But you could grind these beans, or you could just put them in a bag, but they don't have that no more at all.
Oh, right.
It's gone since I can't remember it's been gone. But it was there when I used to had a little cappuccino machine, so we get the special coffee beans so we could make, cappuccino with the froth and stuff and have something special like, woo, we're fancy, while we're watching wrestling, while we're watching wrestling. Woo, you want some cappuccino while we watch wrestling? Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Make a bunch of French fries, and everybody gets one big plate full of, you got your ketchup with your salt in it, and your mayonnaise sitting there, so you can dip your French fries in the ketchup and the mayonnaise and eat them. Baked French fries and cappuccino, watching wrestling. Watching The Rock, You go, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like, nope. But
hey, DarkWolf.
You're pretty fucking funny.
DarkWolf is in.
Oh, hey, DarkWolf.
What is that?
Huh? What?
The Rock?
Your camera.
Yeah, The Rock, man. Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, The Rock. He was fucking great. He don't exactly look the same anymore. He looks kind of freaky to me. He's just like, okay. But that's The Rock we got now, so everybody looks kind of fucking crazy.
Your camera is a little bit behind, so you're kind of sticking your tongue out and doing the, and I was like, what are you doing? Huh?
It's a delay. That's what my tablet's doing, but I can see you moving right here. But when I look at my tablet, I'm still over there doing something. It trips me out. Really, I don't know. I don't understand none of this stuff. Because some of the videos I try to put on one thing, my mouth won't be moving with my words.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not making Chinese fucking shit here. Please get my mouth to move my words. I'm not teaching kung fu. I'm trying to fucking talk. Like, Lord. Whatever. It's all fucking weird. You talk about something too strong and they fucking cut your ass off, you know. Whatever.
So Shark, what other MEs were you thinking about that you came across just a couple days ago?
Oh, well, I could show some that disc with the Ever Scissor Hands. I noticed like yesterday. It's like my disc, the DVD's in there, but my disc, and I don't know. This looks all off to me anyhow. But there's this fucking few fingers. But he's got a small E, which is weird because that's his first name. And what is the hell is this butterfly doing here? It's like a butterfly looking thing. So I don't know what's up with that, and it's not even on when you like when I open the thing and I get the DVDs there, which is well, I better just replay it. Yeah, the DVD doesn't even show that on there. I don't know what that butterfly is. I've got no clue. I don't remember no butterfly even being on Edward Scissorhands, but it's right there on the fucking title. You know, that's something weird. Been a while since I found any doubles. Things like some of my Memo's things with elephants have changed. I'll show you that.
So
I'm trying to put stuff up on shelves that way I can kind of have, you know, some a reference and stuff. But like this is one of Memo's elephants, and well, I don't know what the fuck this is. No, I think I showed it. I'm talking about the tusk, but what are these lumps? And look at the eyes. And I mean, this thing is like, what the shit is this? And the ears, and it's all humped over. It's like got longer front legs and the back legs. It looks just like a freaking woolly mammoth, except for the tusks. It looks like some kind of inbred, fucking poor, wrinkly, getting punished elephant mammoth thingy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the shit is going on with this sucker, but this used to not be like this. So I stuck it up on the shelf. I've got like these snakes that have teeth. So this was my dad's belt buckle with the rattlesnake, right? You know, rattlesnake belt buckles. And look at the fucking teeth on this motherfucker. This is a split in half snake head. So, but look at these teeth that, and I get to looking at anacondas and shit, and they've got all these crazy teeth. I'm like, anacondas, I don't even remember having fucking teeth. They just literally squished something and broke the bones, and then they would eat it. They didn't have fucking teeth. But this ain't an anaconda, you know, this is just a rattlesnake. But there are freaking teeth there, so I keep waiting for this to keep getting more teeth on this half a head belt buckle thing of my dad's from back in whenever the 70s or something.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's something to keep an eye on because, like, literally, that is like an actual snake head of a rattlesnake in there. So it's something that I think definitely will change because it's an actual fucking snake. Like, I don't know, you know. There's lots of things. There's personal markers. There's like a house I pay attention to that's gotten more buildings, and it's got a porch around it. That's kind of a back porch that's really nice, sticks out. My son's, I think I said that already. My son's thing with the tornado shelter now looks like a fucking castle, like a Super Mario Brothers castle. The way that the roof is with going straight across, down, over, up, straight across, down, over, up, that kind of jazz. But I've seen like a big road where the power lines just cut through the woods that I've never seen before. The mountains look totally different when I come across my thing today. They look bigger, up like more like this when I come across. You know, if you've ever seen where I'm driving across where the lake's here, there's land here. It's beautiful, and they got fucking signs so you can't even stop there or take pictures. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing. And so, like, the mountains when I came back today looked like they were higher somehow. I don't know. It's day by day. You fucking there's shit that fucking just.
Have you noticed that Applebee's signs? I've noticed that one.
Yes. Well,
they're all like the ones that.
I mean, when I looked it up online, I did, but like I had to go to Hot Springs, and I haven't been there to see an Applebee's. But I used to eat at Applebee's all the time. I got like this one meal every time. It was like a burrito thing with some French fries with some kind of sauce. It was really good.
I'm talking about the signs outside that are all red. They're all red now, and I remember them being green with white lettering.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to look it back up because I haven't drove by one in a while. So I would, I had to look one up on the thing. But whenever you said that, I did seem like I did look them up, and it looked different to me too.
Yeah.
So,
one of the other ones that we were talking about was the McDonald's sign.
Mm-hmm.
You noticed and was telling me and Christina that the McDonald's sign does not no longer. Some of them, the one you noticed, is all red on the bottom below the yellow W or the yellow M, and it doesn't say McDonald's on it anymore. On that one.
No, it looks something like that. It's just a sign with the arches, and there's no, that's not on there. It's just that,
Right. Yep.
Now, it says McDonald's on the building, but the sign on the freeway that's high up, and then the sign when you get off the freeway that's lower up, is just a red with the M. I was like, I ain't been in this town in a while, but I'm like, Of course, I was trying to tell my son when I was in the fucking phone store right there, when McDonald's changed the paint scheme up and stuff. I'm like, I was asking them, hey, y'all remember when they was actually working on this place? And they're like, no, what are you talking about? And then everybody kind of shut up, like a group thing. Every fucking body in there shut the fuck up when I started talking about something. And I was like, very weird. Like what, like that commercial, when what's his face says something, everybody listens, and everybody shut the fuck up, and so I shut the fuck up and realized I better stop talking about fucking shit.
I'm sure.
I was trying to get my phone, a different phone, and shit, and my God, I was freaking people out.
I'm sure.
But it's like it's right there out their windows. How do they not see construction is going on? It just happened. It happened, and they didn't even fucking realize it. And then you go in the store, and they got different fucking lanes and shit, and they got all this weird shit wanting to check your ass out, and fucking the buggies are different, and I'm like, God dang it. And these people over here don't even fucking realize every day they go into work and go, I'm at work, and they don't even realize that the fucking McDonald's has had construction because it has not had construction in their view. It just was like that.
Hey, Poppy, I see the 111 all the time. I see 1211, 211, 711. I see them all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of 11s, 44s. Well, kind of all of them. But I would say 11's more lately. Something to do with 1-1.
I was watching a video on the 111, and it says that when you start seeing that, is that the universe is opening up to you. You should either make a wish or tell us that you're on the right track. Or it says at that point you should start thinking about your thoughts when you see that and manifest something good at that point. Get rid of all negative thoughts. Or if you're thinking negative, you're going to manifest something negative when you see that.
Oh.
This seems to be this.
I'm trying to think because there was one time I saw, and then I tried to think about something, but I didn't know it was a thing. I don't even remember what it was. So I guess it matters, but because I don't know what they mean. Hey James, you okay? It's school night, so whatever time it is. Oh.
So me and Sharky are just doing this to get some streams up. Nobody's really streaming anymore. So we want to be able to offer the chat to you guys and just chit chat. Me and Sharky and
talk about whatever.
Comedy hour chatting about anything and everything.
Yeah. Nothing's definitely. Everything's fucking weird. I don't doubt a fucking thing anymore. I mean, how can you? You know, you're not even in the fucking same fucking. You should have been way over there, but you're over here. And all this shit looks like it is, but it's not. And then shit changes in your own house, and you're like, okay, that's nice. After a while, you're like, okay, here we go. You know, whatever. You know, your favorite songs change. Every freaking thing changes. And, trying to think some really good changes that's happened. You know, like my mower fixed itself. That was a very good change. My son's phone fixed itself for a few weeks. That was a good change.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Now I did check my tire, Patty, and my tire is still aired up. So technically it should be down. And I thought to myself, wait some shifts, your tire will not go down. It will not go flat on your mower. And so I did notice today, and I was driving around, I'm like, hey, it's still up. Now, I didn't kick it or nothing like that to see how much air's in it, but it definitely was still up, and it's been 3-4 weeks. So that's, I think, enough time to be like, okay, it's doing better, if not fixed. But whatever was going on with my clutch to push in, then you push in the little thing, which holds it down so you can jump out the motor and move a tin can or a rock or a stick or something. And then without your mower shutting off. Now I know there's a little thing on your seat you can probably unhook and it'll fucking, whatever, you ain't gotta worry about that. But it doesn't matter. I literally did not want to get under my mower, and it's fucking fine. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. It's working. Something happened, and it fixed its freaking self without me touching the damn thing. Not even a dirt under the knuckles or broken knuckles, you know.
So you've had your lawnmower fix itself. You've had your cell phone fix itself.
I've had my house. My house now matches the curtains I put up, which are red curtains that my mom thought was odd, but she loved. But now my door and the things on the outside that are wooden, like these fake wooden flaps, you know, they're just a piece of wood. They're flaps. On the outside of that is now everything's red. It all matches. So maybe I'll get a red roof, you know, and I'll show y'all now I've got a red roof because I would really like a red roof. Metal red roof, then I could hear it when the rain hits and go to sleep easy. You know, it'd be real nice, like when you're at your grandma's house when you're a kid. And so, I need a new roof. Maybe that'll happen. I get a red roof to match this fucking other red shit that's going on outside. Because it looked so odd because I had these red windows. I mean, it was an eyesore from the road. You know, when I had my grass and shit mowed, it was like people knew, and even one of my friends was like, yeah, I can always tell your house has got those red curtains. Now, it doesn't make sense because everything is red. The door on the outside of the door, the inside door is brown, like it used to be on the outside, and the things were brown, and now they're red, and that's where I'm at. And that's where I've been for a few months in that part of it. So, let's see. Would really be cool to have a red roof. Shit, did I lose y'all?
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. Sure.
Oh, okay. Everything got quiet.
Yeah, I just had to take the volume off for a second. So, Sharky, you want to do this again?
Yeah, this is cool. We can keep going. I don't care. I'm fine. You know, it is a school night, but I'm awake tonight, so and unlike anybody else, you know, you gotta catch me on days when I feel like talking and when I really don't. I'm like,
yeah,
you know. Yeah, well, so, but those days are good too. I think if you just show that you're like, so because we go through things together. Now we may not be on the same day, but it'll be a roundabouts of days, right, and people will have the same kind of symptoms. So it's good, you know. Them that, you know, you definitely know. Okay, everybody's fucking shit's hurting, so look at that. Which, you know, I've been trying to look at the bones. My globe here. I've been trying to look at my globe here. The heart. I've been trying to look at a couple of pictures of the heart. Definitely the feet. Bones. But, you know, I can't. I've just been trying to pay more attention to that stuff, and I have seen stuff move, and I'm trying to figure out on my own of what's going to happen, which is nuts because, I swear to God, we got to set one foot on top of the other, and it's just waiting to spread apart. It's so fucking, and everybody's got cankles. You used to, you know, your grandma had cankles. We didn't have cankles. Everybody's got fucking cankles because the damn bones on your foot hooked together, and it makes these huge damn ankles, and you just have your socks on and look at your foot, and you spread your foot out straight out, and your fucking ankles are like this, and then here comes the foot because your freaking ankles are huge. Huh. You've got cankles. You know, there was like, used to be like cartoons of funny cartoon, whoever it was, Bill Clinton, and he was like, oh, them cankles, you know. I like them cankles. He's like, it's so stupid. Maybe it was Family Guy or something. I don't know what it was, but, you know, it's just something so stupid that he was attracted to. Yet now we've all seemed to have cankles because the bones just naturally make cankles. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
In a long time.
His icon changed? I saw.
Yeah.
I hope that was him.
He used to have Richie Rich.
Yeah, Richie Rich. Yeah. So hopefully he changed it on his own because you can't ever tell with these things. But I don't plan on changing my shit
you-
ever. So if my shit changes, then please tell me, because I'll be like, what the fuck? Because I would never change. Just because, like, if my gnaw loses a G, or like I turn into Sharky or something weird or whatever, let me know.
Did you notice, Sharky, that I changed my name?
Yeah, Patrick Roberts in the New Earth timeline or something like that to Patrick Roberts in. Wait, what is it? What are you?
Well,
I just think it'd be a Patty.
I used to be Patrick Roberts, Our New Earth, New Timeline. But it was so long that I shortened it to Patrick Roberts, Our New Timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember there was discussion on that when it happened.
I switched it probably about a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah. Yep. It took. Nobody's really noticed it. I've had to tell people.
I thought it was more like 3 months ago. I thought it was more like 3 months ago, but I can't keep track of time, so I really don't know. I'm like thinking, like, well, shit, was it a month or 3 years?
No, it's only been a month, because the first time I put it on there, Our New Earth, New Timeline, it had to be on there for three months, 90 days or something like that, because I had switched it so many times that I had to leave it. I couldn't switch it again for 3 months. And I finally switched it again a month ago.
Oh my God. There was somebody, who was it, was talking a couple of days ago on a stream, and I was watching it, I'm like, y'all talk about this already. I think it was SMQ AI or whatever, and I really thought he was just SMQ for the longest. Whatever AI or whatever his name is, and then with Chick, and they were talking about a subject, and the words weren't totally the same, so it went. But I was watching and having like literally like a deja vu like thing, like, oh my God, here I am again. But it wasn't the same. Now I have had the same, but this one wasn't the same. It went so much of a conversation, then it started, veering off to different whatever talkings. But it was definitely there, and it was like they had never talked about it before, so it really tripped me out. And I wasn't really in the chat, so I didn't write anything or nothing. I was just kind of watching. But it was one of them trippy moments, because you have already done this, been there, done that, But it was different. So it kind of tripped me out.
Well, let's see.
Let me see if I can pull up some chat. I don't know what's going on. Prelim, how you doing, buddy? I know it sounds square, yet this reality predicament is too serious to mess around. I don't. Like the place is nuts. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I really don't. So don't. I can think I know what I'm talking about.
I didn't comment on that from Prelim because I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Okay, I say because this reality is not being honest. I agree with that. I don't think anything here is being honest with us. Hey, there's wrestling. What are you doing in the chat? I'm kidding. I make the stupidest jokes. That's fucking retarded. I know that's fucking stupid. I get to try and be funny. Let's see. Let me just go back up to the first and see what people are saying.
I agree with Rashley and Poppy Rash says, we all do the best we can, endure all of this. Gotta stay strong. And Poppy, we are all on this journey together.
Yes, totally fucking, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, whatever, I do believe that, however this fucking plays, and we're not all going to get along at all the time, because, you know, some of us, we've got our own ways, and we're just going to be us, and the differences in our location and shit, we're all going to be fucking weird, but we all do know each other, so that's a fucking thing there, it's positive, there's always, like any family, you know, we're all different, but we're all still family.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm from a family that one side you had family reunions with a gazillion people, and then another side you didn't have any. And now I'm stuck with my dad and my son. And I don't mean stuck. I mean that's what I've got. I've got my dad, my son, and his ex-wife. I mean my ex-wife, his mama, his ex-wife. I mean he's an old soul, so who knows. But yeah, that's the way it plays out, and that's it. That's basically fucking it.
I also wanted to say to the chat, obviously this is not professional. We're just having fun here.
Yeah. Don't ask me if I know shit. I'll tell you I don't know shit right off the bat.
I don't even know how to run this laptop.
You doing good, man. You doing good.
I had to have Christina show me how to do all this stuff.
I can't even believe I'm on here doing this because, you know, like whenever y'all started doing the whole thing, I was so back and forth. I'm like, I can't make up my mind on a time, which I really can't still, but if we just wing it, you know, if I don't have to be on a time frame, if we just wing it, or like you say, if it's on a certain day, I can kind of be like, okay, now one day I can, yeah, okay. But just winging it, if we just come on and we feel like talking, and we'll come on talk. That's fine with me. I'd love to do that.
When I first started doing these live streams, I really didn't want to do them. I would have started probably a half a year before I started, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on YouTube for 9 years. Well, since 2009. So
9 years.
8 years actually. Woo. And I never made a video.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Or I should say, I never did it. I never put my own video on, or a live stream. And it took, I swear, it took God to tell me to do this, because I was in my house, basically in my room, all depressed since the ME hit me in December of 2016, and
yeah,
I kept getting this urge to do live streams. I'm supposed to tell people what's going on and what I'm seeing and stuff, and I just kept saying no. I'm not going on. I'm not doing videos. I was really shy at that point. Still a little shy, but I'm gotten used to it. But I did not want to do these.
Well, I'm glad you did, because now I know you. You know, now we talk. And
right. Well, I've met a lot of good people on here.
Fuck yeah.
I would never have all these.
You get to notice that somehow we're all managed to be, a lot of us, you know, not like everyone's in the same, but you're always seeing the same people. So it's very nice to just have that family.
Right.
You know you're not fucking crazy. You know, if you say something nuts like me saying the fucking graveyards, if I was to sit here and tell myself in 2009 that, yeah, I'd be talking about fucking graveyards and graves missing and things are fucking weird and flipping and popping up and leaving, and I would think I was fucking nuts. Flat out nuts. You know, and I was into conspiracies back then, and I would think I was fucking nuts. You know, I mean, yeah. God dang. The shit we've experienced does not make any kind of fucking sense.
I was diehard into
No
conspiracies,
sense.
very diehard into conspiracies. And
Yes.
when the ME hit me, it's so nice to have all the friends on here, because when the ME hit me, and I would tell people about what I've seen and what other people have seen, you get laughed at all the time. Never
Yes.
fails. They
Yep.
think they're crazy, or you're crazy. I mean, and it's nice to have all the friends and be able to tell
Yeah.
them what you're seeing, and then they understand.
Yeah. Even if it's fucking totally unbelievable, like what I'm saying, like with the graveyard thing. I mean, literally, if you pass a graveyard a lot and you don't know nobody there, pay attention to it, because it might be something that maybe it's because you're looking at it all the time and waiting for it to change or something. I don't know how this works, but I have seen it. This one change a lot because I fucking have to pass that motherfucker every damn day when I take my son to school. So it's like whatever, 8, 9 months out of the year, or whatever, you're passing the same fucking thing, and
Yeah.
you're looking over at it, and, I don't know. I've seen stuff. Oh, I made that video on the trees being taken down at my wife's property. They're all back. I couldn't even see the property. There's great big trees there. I ought to go by there again because I went by there a few weeks back, and I'm like, there they are. All them fucking cut down trees are big grown trees you can't see up to where the trailer was again, because these trees are there. These trees just fucking pop out of nowhere, and they just grow so fucking fast. Even if you're watching one, they'll grow super fast. And so, trees used to take years to grow a tree, and now it's like months, and the motherfucker's like just skyrocketing. Plants and
What's going on
stuff.
with our video?
Huh?
I was just wondering, the video was kind of going a little weird there.
My thing just said battery saver, so let me put that on.
Okay.
Maybe that was it. That's it. Where I go? I'm sideways. Oh, shit. Am I still there?
Yeah. You're coming in fine now, Sharky.
Oh, I look like a Popeye. Oh, hold on. Me. I'm all stretched out. How the fuck am I stretched out?
You're sideways now.
Whoa, there it goes.
We are not professionals.
Yeah, no. You
We
ever see
are
at the end? It was
professionals.
Robin Williams at the end of his movie Popeye, and they're showing Bluto turn yellow and he's swimming, and the screen literally goes like this and stretches everybody out like look at that tall, skinny and tall. That's what I was seeing. I was like, I was skinny and tall. I wish I was skinny and tall. I'm
We
shorter
are
and
not professionals.
plumper,
We do not charge because we are not professionals.
Definitely not a professional, and I wouldn't want no money from nobody, even because money. I really don't like money. I like to get away from money. I fucking foresee, us being projecting whatever we need. Like if I want to, like I've said with Jen before, it's like I would really like to get a place where, like, if I want to, me and Jen, we're ready to we want to be together on a day, and we want to have water skis and ski. Then you're able to manifest the place, the water, the spot, the hamburgers, and you're skinny and younger, and you're able to ski again. So you got skis and a boat, and you can have some fun, and then just do whatever you want. But the thing is, what I told her tonight is like the fear is totally gone. It's like because there's so much fear here, and we know they suck our shit. You can flip it off, and so it's going to be really nice when we're at a place where there's no fear food because they can't suck us. It's like every day, like we're like this, and you got a fucking thing taking your blood out, right? They're sucking every day. They're sucking fucking your life force. Well, you're going to feel like shit because you're not at full potential. So when you go to this place, when you finally get there, it's like they won't even be able to fucking prick your skin because whatever you're golden looking and crystalline, and so they can't juice you, and you will have your every bit of what you need in you to be feeling good all the fucking time. Feeling good, feeling like you're supposed to, not like this fucking wrapped down fucking hunk of fucking flesh that just gets tore up and fucking polluted and you know. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that would be a wonderful thing, and then you're able to just create how you'd like to play, because I think that's what we're supposed to do is play and have imagination and play and create. We're just little things learning here, I think, and we are all a part of infinite source of God. So we're supposed to be like everything equals. I know I'm not God, but I do know I am a fractal of God, which makes me more powerful than the things that were created that are beneath us.
Right.
They can try and they can fool us and everything, and they can do this shit here, but in the end, fuck them. Fuck them feeding fish heads. They can't fucking touch us. They're fucking really irrelevant, and so you can literally laugh at these things. That's what I've done before, like on these EVPs and stuff. Laugh at them, tell them it straight up, and conversation will change.
Yeah.
Oh God, what a weird fucking place. But I did make that. If you want to say that, with that thing, Allison Mandela Land helped. She literally put it together. I sent her the stuff, talked to her for a while, and she put it together when she could. I think she's kind of went off the grid now, but she did make that where she helped decipher some of the shit that was going on. It was out of like 3 of my EVPs, and I had so many that I've lost now because they were on a different phone. I had to get different phones and stuff, but
there's really no.
I could always do more. I mean, huh?
She asked what the subject is, and what is the subject? Religion? No, we're just bouncing all over. I haven't been up with the chat.
Yeah, no. I don't. I'm just yapping.
But we are gonna take off here pretty soon. I'm really getting tired.
Oh, okay. That's cool. My son just went to bed, so yeah, it's probably about time. I need to make me some food. And I'll probably catch up on some videos, because I miss people since noon, basically.
Sharky and I will definitely be doing this again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So Sharky and I will talk about it and see when we both want to get together to do this again. But it'll be soon. We're not going to drag it out. But
yeah, it'll be soon.
I do appreciate everybody that came in. We have a good crowd in here tonight, and I really appreciate you guys, every one of you guys stopping in.
How many people came in? I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing everybody.
We're up to 20 people, so that's actually
no way. That is freaking awesome. Thank y'all.
I think we're getting as many people as MA.
We probably are. I don't know. That is nuts. That's wow. Thank y'all. We're just two goofy people like y'all, just yapping away. So.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm sorry. I have to go back and read the chat again and have to replay it because Lord knows only what comes out of my mouth sometimes. So.
Now you've been pretty cool today, Shark.
Oh, thanks. Because I really wonder about myself.
I love talking to you. We can talk on the phone for hours, and it goes by really fast. It does.
I feel like we just started this. That's why I'm like.
It does feel like it. I don't even know how long we've been on.
I don't either. It's the craziest freaking thing. Like, time makes no sense anymore. I mean, it should be like. Can you imagine trying to do an essay in school and you got to get up in front of people and you're like, that used to be so fucking hard. Yet here we are, non-professional talking and whatever the hell is coming out of our mouth. It's like you meet in the hallway before you go to class, and you're just like, and you gotta go, ah. You know, it's like that kind of a thing. Not like you're in front of the class with, you know, like talking. You're literally in the hallway yapping, and next thing you know, you got to go to class. So
yeah, I've had a headache all day today, but I really didn't want to cancel this because I really wanted to get on with you.
Yeah, leave with the I. It misses the I anymore. You know, it's been a thing for last year. ALEIVE.
Yeah, take a leave.
Leave.
Okay.
Still works for headaches. But
I've been taking ibuprofen, but it hasn't been really working.
Yeah, Lee, Alev, Eve, Adam and Eve, you know, or something. It's like there was an I, ALEIVE, but now it's all Eve. All
right,
but it works for headaches.
The next time we get on, I will talk about some of the MEs when I first woke up to the Mandela effect, when it really started blowing up for me. I'll talk more about my first MEs that I've seen.
Sorry. I get nuts.
So, you want to say goodbye, Shark?
Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. Yeah, thank y'all very much. I can't even believe this is amazing. And I will go back and rewatch this to see what y'all are saying, and I'll get better at it. Here's on my leg.
That's not bad for our first live stream together. I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous, you know, because I heard like on y'all DarkWolf and somebody said that, and I was like, oh shit, again, you know. So I got kind of nervous, but I've been fine today, so
yeah,
it was really good. I'm proud. Good deal.
Yeah, this is totally
just up here yapping about whatever, you know. We're just yapping.
This is a totally different platform than DarkWolf, Rationally, and Poppie, and Knight, and me. I mean, it's just this is a platform with just Sharky and I talking about whatever and having fun, and everybody in the chat can talk whatever they want. It's a free for all.
Yeah, because nothing's set in stone. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote that on Jason Christopher's. I wrote nothing is set in stone because he's like, you know, it's like she's like, you know, whatever. Woo! You know, give me Paul. Woo! On Spaceballs, remember that? Give me Paul. Woo! This fucking joint is nuts. Love y'all all. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye, chat.
Thank you, Patty.
Bye,
all right. Thank you, Rationally, for setting it all up. All right, and you, Patty, because I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. See ya.
All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.